And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 37.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Starling.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now batting, Jung Ho Kang. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Williams sprinting after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And now at the plate, Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Nick Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, number 17, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Hit hard on the ground to first. Bell brings it in. The tag, and he is out. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading
He'll
off
begin
on a
things
firing.
here against Aaron
First
Nola.
baseman. Oh,
Sinker to
Bell.
open the AB in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Josh Harrison stands in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Harrison.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Line drive to left. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Franco rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Nola. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeze is up with it, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Marte's after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Digging in to try it again. Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. And a bouncing ball, foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Now to the plate, Chad Kuhl, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
6, Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Williams over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. And that is through into right field for a single. Settling in now number 17. He's 0-for-1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 out. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Cesar Hernandez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Softly hit out to short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pitch on the way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Jung Ho Gong flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tied at 93, ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. Josh Harrison stands in. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly.
Baseman Josh Harrison.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. A tag for one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now
here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Ramos.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the... Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So stepping in, Aaron Nola. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. One down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Odubel Herrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready once again, Scott Kingery. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Kingery.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Here's Carlos Santana now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one runs in. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Stepping in, Chad Kuhl comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Fielder number 25.
Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Marte off for second. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. standing in, Corey Dickerson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-2, here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And, he can't rein it in. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Jung-Ho Kang.
Jung-Ho Kang is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Number 17 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Harrison is there for it. 2 gone.
Now
riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Alfaro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Dickerson. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. J.P. Crawford will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luis.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The pitcher number.
Now at the plate, Chad Kuhl. No hits. Adam Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
That's a big fastball, obviously. And we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. At the plate, Starling Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. George Cantos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll
number 70.
Stepping in,
George Cantos.
and this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner towards first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fouled back.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Nick Williams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in now, number 17. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there he goes towards second. Line to the right side, but he will close fast. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Baseman, number 16.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Cesar Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Dickerson. And they can't run it down. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Another 0-2 home. Down the first, and that is off the first base bag. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. So a big moment in the ball game here. Michael Franco, and he could very well. Number 37 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Called strike. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Alexi Amarista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Amarista.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. Pat Neshek enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Josh Bell is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tapper right back to the mound. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams ranging back. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Well, everyone was treated to a really